In this pick a card reading, we are taking a step back to reflect on that loud silence the last time you spoke with them, or that one time that you spoke with them that just can't leave your mind. We're going to focus on that moment and pull away whatever you need in today's message from that loud silence. If you enjoy videos like this, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and leave a lovely comment below the description box. Speaking of the description box, there you can find links to join Patreon, or you can book a personal reading, as well as many other links to find us on different socials. Sending you so much love, so much life. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. For those that need an indicator to select a group, in this video I did take that into consideration. The tarot cards are pushed to the bottom left corner here. The tarot cards for group 2 are centered and pushed to the top, while group number 3's tarot cards are pushed up to the right hand corner. Subtle, yet different. So if you need help selecting based on direction, we have left and or bottom, centered, and we have right and or top. I will see you in your groups. And yes, of course, if you are subscribed to the channel, there is an extra special message at the very end just for you. See ya. Group 1. This person is ambitious, comes across hardworking, in some sort of an elite status, or at least seems to have worked hard for the position that they're currently in. This person could be a Capricorn, or they are just pretty stern, a pretty serious person, or again, something about a job or an image that really dictates this person's personality, actually. So I've laid out the cards so that they would speak in this way. All right, over here is how this person shows up on the surface, while here is their true essence. So on the surface, this person is popular, maybe even hyperactive. Some may say this person may even have ADHD. For some of you, this is a someone who could be in a frat. Okay, I'm getting like a typical, stereotypical like frat boy kind of energy. This is what this person shows up as, or some sort of equivalent to that. Someone who is committed, serious, stern, but knows how to loosen up that tie and go get some drinks at the bar later. This person is highly charismatic. I don't think there's so much as social. They're charismatic, but it's like one of those things where just because I'm good at it doesn't mean that that's what I want to do or where I want to be or who I am. This person doesn't mind wearing this politically correct mask. This person has some sort of standards that they wish to uphold that I don't think that they truly align with. Yet, they can function. They can live a happy life by default in whatever this facade is that they show up as. Now, who they truly are is ambitious, goal-driven, but the goals are less sticky. The goals are more simple. Where over here, we're trying to beat some sort of percentile, while here, the goal is just to jump off the highest break on a cliff, like daredevil kind of energy here. All right, so now that we have described this individual, let's go ahead and find out what was left unsaid. Okay, so you expected something of this person. I feel like there may have been people around. This gives like I'm at work or I'm at a fundraiser or I'm at an event and someone's acting different around their work buddies than they usually do. Okay, so what was left unsaid? In this situation, I feel that this person was looking for the least amount of friction, the least amount of conflict, and the least amount of drama and upheaval. This person didn't want to attract a lot of attention, so you may have felt like they kind of brushed it off or you didn't matter to them, when really it wasn't that. I think there was also this element too that didn't want to embarrass you or embarrass someone else or take the energy off of someone else. This could have been at a wedding even. But what's left unsaid is their deepest condolences or their deepest and sincerest apologies. And I am getting this person wanting to make up for whatever this hiccup is. But they are hesitant. There's something stirring within them. They think of an idea. They think of how they want to apologize. They think of how they want to mend this. And then they deem it as not good enough. Again, that ambition in them takes over. They start comparing and contrasting and what if this, what if that, and then it stops them from making movement. And then it leads to more buildup of what can I do, what can I do, what can I do to express how I feel, how I feel, how I feel. This person like internally is running rampant like a dog chasing its own tail, having the zoomies like just all over the place. Yet on the surface, They play it cool. I think that everything that they wish to say or everything that they wish to do just doesn't seem good enough. It doesn't equate to you. This person could also suffer from like comparison. Again, that ambition could stem from being compared to siblings or anything along those lines. But either way, this person is stuck in analysis paralysis, and that's what's left unsaid. They don't really know how to say this. Honestly, their energy is coming through and like nudging me to use my own vocabulary. Because again, they just feel inadequate. This person may even feel inferior to you in some sense in communication. Whether this is something obvious or something that you would never even suspect. I get all tongue-tied and twisted, can't explain what I'm feeling, and I say, baby, 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 Baby I by Ariana Grande. Okay, so maybe listen to that song and it may have a message in there for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is what wanted to come out in your What Was Left Unsaid message. Sending you so much love, so much life. Leave love in the comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. If you're a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end for your extra special subscriber message. Bye. Group number 2. We are laying out the cards, and this is representing how they are showing up, while this side is representing who they truly are. Now, I do recall this is how it came out. Okay, I can already tell you, based on the way that this layout is going, someone's nervous or someone could be trying to stage something. I said stage something, and then we have the star. The Queen. This is looking like a proposal. Yeah. 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 Okay. So I find it interesting that the archetype that they show up as versus who they truly are, I find it interesting that they got switched. But I specifically remember this one coming out in the position of who they're showing up as, but the scribe being who they are. All right? So who they're showing up as is their scars and the lessons that it has taught them. And this person has functioned in this energy for a while. This person kept a distance from people for a while. This person may have some sort of link to the news, or this person has suffered a lot of crimes. Like they've been victims of crimes, or like people that they know have been victims of crimes. Okay. So this person has seen a lot in life. They've seen a lot of sides to life. And this experience, although wising them up, most definitely closed them off to the world, people, places, and things, and just the possibility of all things good. Grateful for the lessons, grateful for the wisdom, yet ignorance is bliss. So here I am, well educated, well endowed, and the opposite of bliss. This is how this person shows up on the outside. This is the part of this person that tends to get in the way. But this is also the same aspect of this person that protects them from situations, people, places, and things that would further steal their joy, their ignorance, and or their bliss. So this is most definitely a avoidant individual. But although they're avoidant, they do have a healthy approach. They don't just avoid everything, but they do avoid until they are ready or until the right time, the right moment. This person has a lot of scorpionic energies and or tendencies. It's giving Morticia, dark divine femme energy, and what makes her is her secrets. No matter if this is a masculine or a feminine, this is a very mysterious person who truly honors loyalty. This person truly honors loyalty above all. And so this aspect of this person that's protected them but has also self-sabotaged is wavering or waving the white flag in surrender, because now that they've experienced more, now that they have this knowledge that has them the opposite of bliss, there's a double message here that it's almost as if they feel as though education did not take their bliss, but this time education or knowledge brought them more bliss because they learned something about you. This person seems to have saw some sort of light or saw the light of day because of you, your values, your morals. And it made this person believe in something outside of their limited beliefs. What's left unsaid is that this person truly values you, truly respects you. And I'm seeing them, I don't know what this means, like they're tightening I'm literally seeing someone tightening up their belt. But it's like they're getting serious about something. They're tightening up. Oh, like, you know, people be like, tighten up. Like, they're like tightening up. Because of this Queen of Pentacles energy, this energy that they honor within you, that they respect within you. You showed this person the true value of friendship. It's interesting because, again, they honor loyalty and longevity, yet they didn't believe in it. That's what they honored. That's what they honor. Not in the past tense. That's what they honor. Yet they didn't even believe in what they honor. They didn't even believe in what they honored. But you came into the picture and it taught them that their desires, that what they honor, does exist. Now, this person could have had this realization and y'all never talked again in some cases. Other cases, this person could be going through this realization, pulling away. Again, there is an avoidant energy here. So this doesn't mean that this person just melts, because this is what is left unsaid without ego. This is just the truth of what was that loud ass silence that we both felt. Like, you could cut through the tension, but we won't talk about it. So the way that this energy here is projected into the 3D world is completely reliant upon the individual that you're working with. So please keep that in mind. But what was left unsaid is that you uncovered more of their roots. And for this, they will always respect and protect you. Even if they're not in your life, this is the kind of person that I see praying for you anyway. But this is all that I have for you. Sending you so much love, so much life. If you are subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for a TAYlien message. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe so that you can participate in TAYlien messages in the future. All right? Sending you so much love, so much life. And until next time. Group number 3. Okay, so group number 3, immediately I could tell you, because I remember when I was pulling cards, most of your tarot cards kept slapping group number 2, which tells me that there's some sort of third-party interference or something like this, but we will not get into it. Someone could be French, because I think this is the first time that I use an accent, and I know that that's not that great of an accent, but anyways, we have this side showing us who this individual shows up as, while this side here tells us who this person truly is. Oh my god, look. I was just talking about a French accent, and when I think of queens, I think of Europe. Okay, for some reason, Bali is coming through as well. Okay? Let's get into the juicy tea. Why is this person pretending to be complicated? What? What? Why is this person pretending to be chaotic? What? What? Yeah, what? This is someone who's like a wife or something about a midlife crisis. Okay. Okay, so what was left unsaid? I'm not sure who you were talking to, who you were associating with, but what is going on here? It's giving, we're not in Kansas anymore. Someone could be far away from home, rebelling against home. Yeah, like just doing anything to go against the grain. All right, so again, this is how this person shows up. This is who they truly are. I'm not sure what this dynamic is, but I just keep being brought to a youthful feminine energy who may come across like they may have an edge to them or a grunge appearance, or they force this. It's not, they force this. They force this edginess or this grunge or this dirty aesthetic. It's forced just to rebel This is who they show up as. But within, it's giving wife. Like, this is literally giving, like, prostitute versus wife. Or an escort and hubby. But this is one individual portraying these energies. And there's just a mass confusion. Like, why? Why? I haven't felt like this might require extra cards until I got to group number 3. What was left unsaid? So, okay, maybe this person was acting out. And you maybe expected an apology, or... this could also be an old aspect of you. This could be like a what was left unsaid. This could be like a mirror conversation. You to you. Your inner child to you. Younger you to you. Your child to you. This could be an actual child. But there's some sort of just disagreement, lack of attachment, disinterest, distance, just a lot of distance. Something about coming from 2 different worlds. Okay, so this could all be part of what was unsaid. But it's harder for me to pick up on with this group what's the scenario or who I'm talking to. So that's what makes me think this is something obscure, like maybe a conversation in the mirror with self, or this could be a conversation with someone who maybe passed on and you feel like you need some sort of closure. But it's something like this going on here because it's not connecting. It's not plugging in. All right. I am getting that this is like a growing up story even. Okay. Or something like this. There's a lot left unsaid here. Literally, I'm talking about a reading of what's left unsaid, and there's a lot that's left unsaid. Okay. So again, this could even be like 2 entities that just don't know how to communicate. This could be, I don't know, like why you feel like there's something left unsaid between you and your dog. That could even be a situation here because I'm just really picking up on there's like a language barrier or some miscommunication that's not easily overridden, if you will. What additional information can you pull here? Who is this? What is the dynamic? Okay, yeah, 4 of Wands. This could be, again, a parent situation, or I definitely get this claiming of independence coming through here. Independence from family ties keeps coming through. All right, so this may be between you and a teenager, or you are the teenager, which you're supposed to be 18 and up watching my content. Thank you. This could be a sibling. All right, Hierophant. For some of this could even have gone as deep as like family divorce, okay? Or child custody battles, things of that nature. All right, so yeah, that's what we're leaning towards for this. The Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So now, talk to me about the essence, the energy, the vibration of what was left unsaid. I just need 1 card to help me bring it all home, bring it around town. Okay, what was left unsaid? Someone could, okay, now it's starting to become clear. Someone could have made a choice for someone. Okay, for some this is like, again, a child or someone who was deceased and simply could not make the choice for themselves. But there's something here about someone making a choice for someone or just made the choice behind their back. And it's caused some sort of disagreement. Someone's feeling childish or young or youthful or inexperienced because of the way that someone else addressed them. Okay? Milk and honey came out, but also poised fell on the floor. So I'm just going to take one card at a time. But these two cards coming out together, I kind of feel like this is a haha moment to prove that my independence serves me well. Me following my sense of self serves me well. Let's see. So, trying to prove a point. Okay, we have round and round here. Clarifying the tower. Okay, so for some of you, what was left unsaid is that you were right. You were right to do what you did. Okay, yang energy. Or you were right when you said this, or you were right about this, or for some this is like you were right when you thought I couldn't handle this, when you said I wasn't ready for this, you were right. There's like something about a you were right energy. That's what was left to thank you, Spirit, because I really wanted to know what was left unsaid. What was left unsaid is that you were right, or whomever, flip it, switch it, reverse it, however it needs to go, but someone was right. That's what was left unsaid. Someone said that something was going to be like this or do this or da-da-da, and you were right. Now, if this is a mirror conversation, I'm getting that it was a younger you. Oh, interesting. Okay. For some, it was a younger you telling the older you that everything will be all right. So, like, your younger self was telling you, like, everything will be fine. Like, once you do this, do that, once you get here, once you get there, everything will be all right. This could be inner child to the adult in you to give you courage. Or this is your adult self comforting the child. Okay, but if this was a self-reflective moment, it was most definitely centered around protection, healing, comfort. Even if you were right, or even if it wasn't I told you so moment, even to yourself, you still showed yourself grace through it. Because there's this essence of you can't avoid it. You just have to go through it. Someone was trying to remain sane through something that they couldn't control. That could be what this rebellious aspect was about too. But it seems like a calming energy that's like the child that was on the run for X amount of years finally runs back home and it's like, man, you were right. And the parent or whomever in this case doesn't even find power in being right. They find more strength in holding that child in that moment, no matter who was right or wrong. There's a sense of safety here, a sense of an apology maybe from someone who's not mature enough to give it, or this literally could be a child. For some, I'm really getting like a child that can't comprehend how they hurt your feelings, or this is your own inner child that's wounded, and you guys just don't know how to communicate to each other. Like your inner child doesn't know how to communicate to current you, or there's like some sort of disconnect. But sometimes words are not even enough. But silence is. Okay. So let me know in the comment section down below, what was this for you? What vibe was this for you? I absolutely adored doing this reading. Sending you so much love, so much life. Leave love in the comment section down below. If you're subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for the extra special TAYliens message. But I'm off. My TAYliens. My TAYliens. Spirit didn't want you to know something before it was time. Spirit's telling me to lay out the cards exactly as I did for the pick a card portion, and so I will. They didn't want you to know something before it's time. Okay, detective. See this detective, this gossip. Okay. Okay. There's a very quiet energy here. Something very quiet. Okay, so those two cards came out in group number 3. Almost like a surprise party coming through here. I don't know. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Earth, lessons. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like a surprise party, or like something's about to pop out and be like, surprise! Like, I literally feel like that. Like something's being planned, okay? Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. This feels like acknowledgement that you feel like you don't deserve. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. The World. Something that you felt could never be done. I don't know. There's something here about you putting yourself out there vulnerably. I see this as you talking to 2 different groups. These people already believe. There's something here about like it's already done. While over here, these are like nosy onlookers. Okay. So you see how you are over here looking at like what you already know. What's already understood need not be explained. The people that get you, the people that are locked in, they're already here. There's a phase, a chapter of your life where a lot of opinions, whispers of emotions, they will graze your ear. You have to know what it truly means. This is about reading between the lines, and not in a delusional way. I'm talking about in a spiritual sense. I'm saying that there's going to be a lot coming at you from external sources. Of course, this means that you cannot control external sources. What you can control is your interpretation of external sources. The truth of the interaction or the experience with these external forces. This is about seeing the deeper meaning in certain situations. Why people act this way or project this way or say these things. Or why you feel a way when people act this way, say these things, or project these things. Right now, you are being bombarded with a lot of energies, a lot of experiences for you to put away in your think tank, in your well of knowledge. You're in a space right now where you are just waking up to the fact that you are learning where you currently are as well. I think you may have blotted out the lessons in this environment with these people, or there was a closed-mindedness. But now you're back open, you're back receptive. And now it's about learning how to filter through opinions versus truths. Their truth is not the truth. Your truth is not the truth. The truth is the truth. And so I see you trying to filter out their truth and filter out your truth and get to the truth. This is helping you build up a well of knowledge, a bank, a testament or something like this. The more you are tested, the more you feel is stacked up against you. You're recognizing that that's actually just more energy to transmute, to alchemize, to use for something else. So if it's stacked up against you, think about if it's a brick stacked up against you, you grab it, you pay attention to it, you somehow you condense it and you have the Midas touch and it turns to a gold bar. That's what's going on. But yeah, you have to put in the labor of picking up that brick. Yeah, it's heavy. And then you have to go through whatever you got to go through to alchemize or to transmute or to transform that brick into a gold bar. That gold bar is heavy too, but you stack it up and you keep pushing, you keep moving. The bricks may be stacking up faster than you can condense them down. That's why it looks like there's more over here and you have less over here, but it's more value. This has more weight than the bricks. All right, y'all. This is all that I have for my TAYliens. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to be a Patreon member or if you want to book a personal reading, that will be linked in the description box down below. Sending you so much love, so much life.